Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for 40 plus years. I want to teach you a trick that really helps you with your salary negotiation. Actually, it's not a trick, it's a technique that will help you with your salary negotiations now and in every circumstance in the future. What's this technique? Well, we all know that you have to have a good idea of your value. You also, I'm sure, know that organizations have salary guidelines with which they work. They'll often ask you how much you're currently earning, how much you're looking for, are you willing to be flexible? So, questions along those lines are pretty standard questions for most job hunters to field. But what most job hunters don't take the time to do is to ask themselves, what's the salary, what's the price below which I'd walk away from a negotiation? What situation causes me to say, this just isn't worth it? Now, the technique is really simple. So you establish your desired salary. And I encourage you to set a range for it. So I'm going to pick arbitrary numbers, 100 to 110 on a base plus bonus. So you then ask yourself the question, would I take 98? Would I take 97 for this job? Whatever the number is that causes you to start to squirm, probably the next number is the one that's going to cause you to walk away. So in the example I give, 100 to 110, would you take 98? For this job, I might. It depends on a couple of factors. What are those factors? And you have to establish what that is. Would you take 97? At that point, most people say no. So you now know that below 98 is your walkaway price, assuming those other variables don't come into play. If they do come into play, if the firm isn't willing to meet it, maybe 98 is the number that causes you to walk away. On the other hand, if someone says, we'd like to offer you 115, and you've been targeting 100 to 110, maybe you could just push it a touch by saying, that's really a great offer. Thank you so much. I'm really inclined to say yes, but I was wondering, my research has shown that the salary range for this role is such and such. And, ideally you have a copy of a little report that you've written up that you can show them, where you've pulled information from the web, from maybe salary.com and similar sites where your background and skills reflect a particular salary range. So you can do that up as a little written doc for someone as a way of demonstrating you've done your homework and what the range of this role should be. And then you go, could you do a touch better than what you've proposed to be? And they may say, we really can't, we exceeded our budget by X number of dollars, in which case you're left with a choice, which, given that you're ready to say yes to 110, I would say yes to 115. But, again, it's your life and your choices. You have to figure out what the smart thing is to do for you. So, again, the key point of this video is establishing what I call a drop-dead price, or a rock-bottom price below which you would not accept an offer from this organization, and being prepared to walk away should a firm not be willing to meet that number. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, click the like button, leave a comment, do something that lets people know that this was worthwhile. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is The Big Game Hunter TV. All one word, The Big Game Hunter TV. And you'll get notices whenever I do a new video for YouTube. My own website is jeffaltman.com, which is loaded with content. All my videos are there. Podcasts of my radio shows. There's the ability to sign up for a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, which I publish weekly with advice for job hunters. There are previous articles from the e-zine there, places that you can post your resume to, easy to work with career builder links, access to Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe on the homepage, both of which search thousands of other sites for leads, so you don't have to find all these places. There are more than 50 sites you can post your resume to. Information about my books and guides to job hunting, other people's books, positions I'm recruiting for, information about my coaching program, which is called VIP Personal Search. A lot of great material there, so come over to jeffaltman.com and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if you have a question for me, call me through liveperson.com, where I'm a career coach and job search expert. Again, liveperson.com is how you reach me. Next, if you're interested in one-on-one personal coaching, VIPpersonalsearch.com will tell you about my coaching programs. If your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. And lastly, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, my page there is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.